it's Kayla and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things emo scene and everything in between. Today I'm back because you guys asked me how do I make emo scene friends, and I'm here to answer that for you. So yeah, let's go. So I want to preface this video by saying that if you go out looking for emo scene friends, I feel like you're probably not going to find the friends that necessarily you want. It's usually best that you find friends that have the same interests as you, and if that is emo scene culture, then even better. But obviously don't go out looking for a specific type of friend, just go out looking for good friends. That being said, I know that you guys are curious on how to find other emo scene people in your community or in general for you to be able to hang out with, and so I'm gonna give you the rundown of how I think would be best for you to be able to find emo scene people for you to chill with. So we're gonna start with if you're in school. So if you're in school, I feel like it's so much easier to make friends than it is when you're an adult and out in the real world. Like, yes, there's a smaller selection of people there, but I feel like because there's a smaller selection of people in your school, you have a better chance of being able to be friends with them because they're open to the same selection as you are. So it's not like they have more options anyway. That being said, it's often really great for you to find people that have similarities to you in your life. So for instance, if they have really cool emo hair or scene hair or anything like that, something that makes you want to be their friend, I definitely would recommend, going and telling them that. Be like, hey, I really like your hair. I really like your style. I really love the way that you do this, or I love the color that you have in it. Tell me a little bit about that. Like, have you always done it that way? Or is that something new? Or like, how do you do that? Asking questions is a great way for you to start becoming friends with somebody because it shows that, one, you're genuinely interested in what they have to say, but also that you're genuinely interested in like what they've got going on. And also it opens up a conversation starter for you. So that way you two can talk and maybe get to know each other, or at least bond over something that could lead to more stuff going on with a friendship. I like to do this a lot when it comes to like band tees. Like if you see someone in a band tee that's like a band that you really like, definitely go up and be like, hey, oh my gosh, I love that band. What's your favorite song? Or something like that. And start a conversation that way. If you see someone with candy bracelets on and maybe you wear candy bracelets on, you could always walk up to them and be like, oh my gosh, I love your candy. Like, I wear candy bracelets too. Did you maybe want to trade? Or which one's your favorite? Or did you have one that someone really cool gave you? Like, ask questions. There's nothing wrong with that, and it literally shows that you're interested in getting to know that person. And most of the time people are like excited when somebody seems like they want to get to know them. So definitely take advantage of that. But anytime you can point out someone's appearance or something that they've got going on, or maybe even a hobby, and get to know them that way and ask them questions about it to show that you're interested in it, it really is a great way to start a conversation and become friends with somebody. I know the idea of going up to people and approaching them, especially if you're worried about getting bullied or made fun of, can also be like very intimidating. But just keep in mind that you're trying to make friends and you don't really make them unless you talk to people. So the only way that you're going to be able to actually get to make friends is if you communicate with them. And honestly, the best way you can do that is just by going up and communicating with them. Now, obviously, if you find people online, that is a totally different area that I'll get into in a second. But I'm talking about the people that you know in school or that you are around in your community that you see in person. This is the best way, I think, for you to get to know them. Also, you may go to similar events as them too. If you go to concerts or you go to festivals or like emo nights or anything like that, it's possible that you'll run into people there that you can make friends with, or it's possible you'll run into people there that you already know, and that's how you kind of can bond and kind of like get to know each other. I've got to say though, of all the ways that I've ever made friends, the internet is the best way that I have made connections with other people. I have found some of the coolest friends ever that I could even imagine through the internet because of posting on Instagram or, streaming or going on TikTok. Like, I have found such cool people. I think like hashtags make it super easy for you to find people that you can connect with because, if they're using the same hashtag and they're doing like hashtag emo, hashtag scene, and like you can find them that way, like it makes it really, really easy as far as being able to find people to connect with. But reaching out online is a great way to make friends. Just because your friendship starts online doesn't mean it will stay online. However, you do need to be safe if you do meet up with people from the internet that you do not know. Like, be careful, don't do that. But I'm just saying that it's a great way for you to start to meet people and get to know them, and it is very broad. So when you're in your own community or you're in your own school, like it's a very small amount of people. The internet is such a big, broad place with so many people that you're bound to find other people that you can be friends with that have similar interests to you. If you like a particular band or group and you go on their page and you can look in the comments and see like who's interacting underneath it, like you might be able to find someone that way that you could really become friends with who has like a similar music taste to you. There's really like an endless way to make friends if you really think about the way that the internet connects us to people. The internet has definitely helped me as far as making friends that are emo scene, and I definitely could see how it could be beneficial to you if you're able to find friends that way in like a similar manner. Lastly, and this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but as much effort as you might put into making friends, as far as like being able to like go up and talk to them, or going to events where they may be at, or finding people on the internet, the best way to find people that have similar interests to you is to express your interests. If you want to have colorful hair, or do cool makeup, or wear band tees and candy and do all of that amazing stuff, definitely do it. By doing that and being authentic to yourself and going outside in public and being able to be like, hey, this is how I look and how I like to dress, other people are going to see that, and if they have similar interests to you, they will approach you. I cannot tell you how many times I go out in public and I get compliments on my hair, on my makeup, on my clothes, on whatever, from other alternative people that are also wanting to be friends. I've met so many people this way, and I've been able to form so many friendships just based on the fact that I go out in public dressing the way that I want to dress. A lot of people are attracted to that, and they want to be able to be friends with people that want to go out and be authentic to themselves and be fun and do cool things. And so you just have to go out and express yourself. Putting yourself out there, I know everybody tells you to do it, but it quite literally is the main thing you need to do to make friends. Like, if you're not putting yourself out there, then there's no point. They can't be your friend if they don't know you exist. Anyway, to summarize, if you're in school and you want to make friends that way that are also in your school and also emo scene, definitely approach them. Let them know that you like their band team. Ask them about their hair. Ask them about their makeup. Ask questions. Get to know them. There's so many people outside of your school or your little community that you will definitely be able to make friends. Don't worry about it. It's just a starting point. If you want to make friends by going out and being, out in your city or in your area, going to explore, I definitely recommend going to shows, going to emo nights, going to concerts, like any club or anything where you think that there might be emo scene people there. If you look for events on Facebook or on Google and you find events that are seem targeted towards alternative people, I definitely recommend going to those. But that's a great way to meet people because there's going to be other alternative emo scene people at those events. So definitely take advantage of those if they are in your area. Take advantage of the fact that you're on the internet. Enjoy the fact that you have hashtags and the ability to reach out to literally anybody in the world. And I would say definitely take advantage of that. Interact with people, interact on their videos, interact in the comment section, get to know one another. Join Discord servers, get to be a part of an online community. If your community IRL does not have a lot of emo scene people in it, definitely join a community on the internet that has a bunch of emo scene people in it. It's not that hard, and also it's great because you get to make connections with them at your own pace, and because you're not seeing them daily, yeah, it sucks because they're not in person, but also it gives you time to build on that friendship to where maybe one day you will meet them. Obviously, be careful. Gotta express that a lot. Be careful, but you never know how you're gonna meet people, so it's definitely worth it to just give it a shot. And lastly, the main and most important point that I will make in any video that I make is to be authentic to yourself. Express yourself, be the person that you want to be, go out in public and be you. People are going to see that, and if you're confident in the way that you look and your style, they're going to be attracted to that. Not because, oh, well, I may necessarily love your style, but because of the fact that you have confidence. Confidence is key. People love that. No one wants to be around somebody that is just so insecure about every little thing about themselves. Be who you are and own it. I promise you that is the main way to make friends and be able to attract other people to you that want to get to know you. And also, if you're just being yourself, there's so much fun in doing that on its own that the friends will come. You need to be able to have a good time with yourself, and then you will definitely make friends. But I highly recommend dressing the way that you want to dress and going out in public. If people can see you, then they have a better chance of approaching you, therefore a better chance of being able to be your friend. So definitely don't just leave it at your bedroom door. Go outside in the scene in emo hair and look and just enjoy life. Go out there and run rampant. Have a great time, but make friends. You know what I mean? It's a great way to get to know people. And if you see someone that has a similar style to you while you're out and about in the wild, definitely let them know, hey, I love your hair or makeup. Talk to them. That's the other thing too, friends don't just come, you have to communicate with them in order to get them. Anyways, I feel like this video could be a little self-explanatory, but I wanted to just give you guys a couple of reminders on what I do or what I think would be good suggestions as far as making friends that also have similar interests to you. So yeah, I hope that you guys like this video. If you do, leave a like and also make sure that you subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you know exactly when I post. Also comment below letting me know if any of these tips were helpful to you, and also if you have any tips that might be helpful to other people. We're all here trying to make friends, so definitely give any of your advice that you have below. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head on out. Remember to stay safe and make good choices, and remember that you're awesome. I love you guys. Mwah.